What up, everybody? It's your boy Austin, Freedom Eagle. So I wanted to share some information with anyone who will accept it about TikTok. For those of you that don't know, I am in the world of marketing, social media marketing, SEO, etc. And so I'm very aware of what is really happening in that platform, and I want you to keep something in mind. If something is free, like Facebook is free, but Facebook is a for-profit business. So they're making money, and they're making enough money where Mark Zuckerberg, for instance, was the youngest billionaire in the history of the world, maybe America. So that means that they are in fact selling a product and they are in fact making money. So if Facebook is free, then what are they selling and who are they selling it to? I'll give you a minute. So the answer is that their customer, advertisers, their product, you. And that is the same across all social media, also the same with Google. Anything that we can access for free that is not a non-profit is they want to make money, saying they're making money. So what they're doing is taking your information that you are willingly providing, and they are selling that to advertisers to be able to show them products for you. So they're collecting all this data on you. And for those of you like myself that's had Facebook since literally I had to have a college.edu in order to sign up for it. So they've been watching me for a long time. They know what I've gone through in my life. They know what, if I go through seasonal type things, every relationship that I've been in, every good and bad thing that's happened, they know. And they probably know us better than we really know ourselves. But anyways, so this is all in the privacy policies. If you have the time and the inclination to read them, I highly suggest that you do that. Let me tell you though, it's not easy to read. Anyways, so Facebook, Apple, Google, any social media platform, most of them, they're relatively ethical, at least in the sense that they share, if you look hard enough, they share who and why they're selling this information, okay? And then you give them consent to do that. But TikTok, they have a very interesting clientele. So not only do they share the majority of their information with companies that aren't even really in America or have an American root, most of them are Asian and Middle Eastern, let me clarify. And what they're sharing with these companies is very different than, say, what Facebook or Google or any of them are sharing, i.e. certain demographics in certain location areas based on populace, movement trends, gatherings, density, I guess would be the word. So, for instance, they could share that, how many Christians are in this block of this city at any given time, or is there an influx at any time, or how many white people, or how many black people, or how many whatever, any demographic they choose, how many young people, how many poor people, how many wealthy people, where they go, where they congregate, what they do. And they sell this information to, like I said, companies that are widely based outside of America that have no real tie in the world of advertising, and that any reputable advertising company would not, one, need that information, and two, what are they going to use it for? They're more, like Facebook is more focused on, income, age, location, right? Not movement or frequency, or things that happen, like you just bought a house, you just got married, you just got divorced, it's your birthday, it's those kind of things. So For all of you that are on TikTok, do you remember when it first came out? Because let me tell you, they had like 1 billion users. It almost felt like it was overnight. If they would have developed that app and done it the right way, just simply by the metric of time, they would not have grown as fast as they did. So somebody or some organization assisted in that app, assisted in the building and sponsoring and growing and development of that app. Otherwise, think about it, it wouldn't have happened as fast as it did. I urge you to read the privacy policy of TikTok at the very least. And I'll tell you something. I don't have it on my phone. I will not have it on my phone. I will not let anyone in my home, i.e. my family, have that in my house. Because the last thing I'm going to say about any of this is that right this very moment, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok for sure, Google, even your Apple device and your Android device, they're listening to everything you say at all times. You've already agreed to it. Not only can it recognize your voice over anyone else's, but it begins to develop even accents. It begins to understand slang. It begins to read and report a variety of things. And that's why that, it almost, if you're talking to somebody about buying a kayak and then you get on, Amazon, it shows you the best deal on a kayak. I mean, that's straight up the reason. It's not Amazon that's listening to you, even though if you have the app, it most certainly is. But, it's these other companies that are selling that information to advertisers. And that's how they do it. There's a lot of privacy laws and things that are coming into effect that are really helping us out. But ultimately, at the end of the day, if you agree to a privacy policy when you download an app, which we all do without even looking at it, then you've already agreed for this to happen. So, but with TikTok in particular, I believe the core of the data that they collect is for reasons that are highly unethical and, frankly, in my opinion, dangerous. So, anyways, I just wanted to share that. Do with it as you please. You can call me crazy, paranoid, I don't care, whatever. But let me tell you one thing. I've done my research, and I am not an idiot when it comes to this particular area of industry. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a freaking awesome rest of your week. I hope you accomplish everything that you set out to accomplish. May God bless you in every way. And let's try to be part of the solution here.